In early December of 1952, London became the stage for one of the deadliest environmental disasters in modern history. What seemed like an ordinary fog soon transformed into a choking blanket of toxic smoke that killed thousands and left a permanent scar on Britain's relationship with pollution. The conditions that caused it were the result of an unfortunate combination of weather, industry, and habit. London had always been known for its pea soup fogs, caused by the damp climate mixing with coal smoke from homes and factories. By the mid-20th century, coal remained the primary fuel for heating and power. Post-war Britain, facing economic hardship, relied on low-grade coal that was high in sulfur. On top of that, London's streets bustled with diesel buses and factories pumped out smoke daily. On December 5, 1952, a high-pressure weather system settled over southern England. The air grew cold and still, with virtually no wind. This created a phenomenon called a temperature inversion. Warm air trapped the cold air below it, sealing London's pollution close to the ground. As Londoners stoked their coal fires to keep warm, the smoke began to accumulate. At first, it looked like a typical London fog, but this one was far darker, denser, and deadlier. Within hours, visibility dropped to just a few feet. Day turned into a kind of yellow-brown twilight. Cars crawled through the streets with headlights that barely pierced the smog, while buses crept forward guided only by a conductor walking ahead with a lantern. Ambulances couldn't navigate, and many theaters, concerts, and public events were cancelled because audiences simply couldn't see the stage through the haze indoors. But the true danger wasn't just in the visibility. It was in the air itself. The smog was loaded with sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and acidic particles that clung to lungs. People with asthma or bronchitis struggled to breathe. Hospitals quickly filled with patients suffering from respiratory distress, though doctors at first didn't fully understand the scale of what was happening. By the time the smog lifted on December 9th, it left devastation behind. Initial reports suggested a few hundred deaths. But as the weeks passed, the numbers grew. Doctors noticed a spike in pneumonia, bronchitis, and heart failure. Later studies estimated that at least 4,000 people died in those 5 days alone. In the following months, another 8,000 may have perished prematurely due to complications from the smog. That means the Great Smog may have killed over 12,000 people, making it one of the deadliest environmental disasters in recorded history. The disaster shocked the public and government into action. For centuries, London had tolerated its smoky fogs as part of daily life, even romanticizing them in art and literature. But now, there was no denying the cost. The government launched inquiries and eventually introduced the Clean Air Act of 1956, which restricted the burning of coal in urban areas and encouraged the use of cleaner fuels like gas and electricity. The Great Smog of 1952 was pollution's deadliest warning, proof that the air people breathe can kill just as surely as war or disease. It transformed environmental policy in Britain and around the world, setting the stage for the modern environmental movement. And yet, its lesson remains hauntingly relevant. The Great Smog wasn't a freak accident. It was the inevitable outcome of unchecked pollution and reliance on dirty energy. As cities today grapple with smog, wildfires, and climate change, London's tragedy reminds us that the line between daily life and deadly air can be frighteningly thin.